Global School welcomes you all. We thank you for gracing this prestigious occasion of the launch of a truly global institution right here in New Delhi. Global School aims to be the very best educational provider and has left no stone unturned to achieve this objective. May I request our chairman, Dr. Rakesh Garg, to please come to the stage and light the lamp. Ladies and gentlemen, the lamp lighting ceremony acquires special significance in today's context. Introducing Mr. Mahendra Swarup has over 30 years of business experience and has held corporate responsibilities in blue chip companies at the senior most functional levels of operations, sales and distribution, purchasing, procurement, exports, and HR. He brings a wealth of industry experience relevant to the young managers of tomorrow. He is currently chairman and chief mentor at Smile Interactive Technologies Group and has been managing director and CEO Times Internet Limited Managing Director and CEO IndiaTimes.com, executive director PepsiCo India, President and Chief Operating Officer, Sun Breweries Limited, and Head of Personnel, Logistics, Purchase, Export with Nestle India. May I now invite Mr. Mahendra Swarup, President Management, Global School, to share his insights with us. Mr. Mahendra Swarup, please.
Thank you very much, Linda, for the introduction and starting this lovely morning. I think it's a good morning, Linda. You said good afternoon, but I think it's a morning for India. It's a new sun rising. It's Global School of Management Sciences. I think I will introduce to you the people behind this endeavor, because institutions are built not by a brand, not by an advertising agency, but by the people behind it. So there are three generations of entrepreneurs who are present here this morning. Mr. Devi Das Garg, his son and chairman of Global Group of Industries, Mr. Rakesh Garg, and the third and the youngest member of the family, Radhika Garg. The Global School of Management would now bring all that experience to you in these halls and the 30 classrooms spread over 3 floors. And it will be people like me, people like our colleagues abroad and in the corporate world in this country who will constantly visit this faculty as part of the faculty and teach you and the prospective students the practical side of business. We are not going to be offering you just limited courses in MBA and BBA, but as we go along, I think Mr. Garg has an ambition of making this into a global institution, which will have global footprints. And if we have our friends from Sheffield Hallam University here, right, with no disrespect to them, and I'm sure with the vision and ambition, and he doesn't call it greed, he calls it ambition, which Mr. Garg has, that one day we will be in UK and not the other way around. I think that's our vision, and that's where we're going to be aiming at. We do want to take baby walks, and I think Sheffield is most welcome to, at this point of time, to teach us, to give us a curriculum, to help us grow this campus to an international level.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mahendra Swarup, for your beautiful insight. Thank you. Mr. Subhash Jagota is alumni of XLRI Jamshedpur and has expertise in the field of human resource development for more than 3 decades. He has spent more than 25 years with large corporates like Balapur Industries, Birla Group, Escorts, Dabur, and Punj Lloyd, where he last served as Executive Director, Corporate HR. He is currently CEO of Global Business Solutions. Mr. Jagota is an author of leading books like Winning Strategies for Corporate Success, Interview Techniques, and Effective Supervision. He recently published Foundation for Success. Subhash is a former chairman of National Institute of Personal Management in New Delhi chapter and vice president of National HRD Network. Dr. M.P. Gupta, PhD, is former head and dean, Faculty of Management Studies, FMS, University of Delhi. He is a PhD in management. Earlier, he was a member of the Board of Governors, MDI. He was also executive member, Association of Management Development Institution, South Asia, MDISA, and Association of Indian Management Schools, AIMS. Professor Gupta has also been an expert member, management of both AICTE and UGC. He has organized many national and international seminars all over the world. Dr. Gupta has several articles and 4 books on operation research and statistics to his. I would like to introduce next Professor A. Basu. He is a management professional and an educator of repute. He has over 35 years of experience in the industry and in the management of higher education. He has the distinction of developing and successfully executing new projects in business and also in education. He has been a Director General and Principal Director with reputed business schools and introduced various new concepts in higher education. Widely traveled throughout the world, he has closely worked with Shiv Nadar, the present chairman of HCL Group. He is recognized as a management guru. So we have 2 very, very special guests today from UK. I'd like to introduce Ms. Fiona Drew and Mr. Robert Harris from Sheffield Hallam University, UK. I request Ms. Fiona to please make her presentation of Sheffield Hallam University to us today. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everybody. Namaste, which I think you say here in India. Can I begin by saying how delighted I am to be here this afternoon in the presence of so many distinguished guests, including distinguished Indian academics, and hopefully in the future some distinguished graduates of Global School. So thank you very much, especially to Mr. Rakesh Garg for inviting us here to be present at the beginning of this very exciting development. My job here today is to introduce you to my university and to tell you a little bit about what we are planning to do here in Delhi with Global. My job at Sheffield Hallam University is to be head of international academic development. And what that means is that I am responsible for developing and implementing the university's international strategy. We're a country which works in a number of countries around the world. India is one of the most important countries for us, but I will confess now, I am not an expert on India at all. Most of my international work in the university over the last few years has been in the Far East, especially in China. But I'm delighted to be able to introduce to you today my colleague, Mr. Bob Harris. Stand up, Bob. Bob is the real expert in India.